Hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome to part 54 of my Jurassic World Evolution Let's Play series. This time, well, we were in here last time as well, but we are on Muerta East right now, doing the first of the Doctor Who missions. I made a huge mistake last time where I thought that nowhere there was Troodon, and then it turned out that there was just this one tiny dig site all the way up here, where there actually was Troodon. So we're trying to get Troodon to 100 now to get the security mission going. I'm gonna put a Troodon here. And in the previous episodes, I basically built this entire area. I've done an extra long street with a whole bunch of shops. So as you can see, it's very popular around here. We've got an extra hotel, a new ranger station, a security center, a new ACU center, monorail station, a whole bunch of shops, and this huge paddock. And today's going to be the big day because we are going to fill this paddock with the dinosaurs. More specifically, Dreadnoughtus and Giganotosaurus, because according to the wiki, Dreadnoughtus can only be killed by Indominus, and last time I checked, Giganotosaurus is not an Indominus. So I'm hoping it will be fine, otherwise we're going to have a very nice show on our hands. So as you can see, I've already put the large herbivore feeders in there. And again, if it turns out that Dreadnoughtus actually can't survive a Giganotosaurus, then I will move the Dreadnoughtus to here. Jesus. I'll move Dreadnoughtus to here, and I will put the Jurassic Chinese Safari in here instead, with Mamenchisaurus and Giant Spinosaurus and whatever. Or, you know, all that stuff. Otherwise, this is going to be the Land of the Titans. With the Cryosphere, which is going to be the most amazing Cryosphere ride of your life, basically. And then, yeah. This area is going to be for the Chinese Jurassic Safari. And otherwise, as I said, if it doesn't work, the other way around. Dreadnoughtus there, and then Chinese Jurassic Safari over here. As you can see, I'm already hatching them. I've got one with step pattern, and the other two have tundra. Of course, Dreadnoughtus. Yeah, you need at least... Dreadnoughtus are very specific in their population and stuff. They need... 3, they either live solo or they live with 3 max of their own kind, and then they have like 15 or something other species they tolerate in the same area. Yeah, 15. And just for fun, let's check what Giganotosaurus likes. Social group of either no one or 2. I'll do population between 0 and 13. Well, we're only going to have 3 Dreadnoughtus in there, so... I'm more tolerant of others of his own kinds, and in contrast to Tyrannosaurus will happily live in pairs. Like other giant carnivores, it is a powerful animal and needs strong fences to contain it. That's all they say about Giganotosaurus in the wiki, so they don't say whether it can take down a Dreadnoughtus or not. Let's hope not. Because on the Dreadnoughtus page it said that the only dinosaur that can kill a Dreadnoughtus is the Indominus. So let's hope that that's right, and that they didn't put any bullshit on there, because we're about to test that right now. So yeah, it will most definitely be the most epic Cryosphere ride of your life once you go down here, because holy shit, the Dreadnoughtus is huge, and then there's a Giganotosaurus or 2 running around. Oh yeah, and in the last episode we made this paddock with the Muttaburrasauruses in here. 8, to be specific. 2 males and 1 female. 2 males and 1 female, what the fuck am I talking about? 2 males and 6 females. Also, the double fences over here on the raptor paddock seem to have worked out, because last time they actually did destroy the outer wall, but it didn't destroy the inner wall. Also, that's hatchery 3, right? 1, 2... Yeah, this is hatchery 3 and not 4. 3. Anyway, Dreadnoughtus, ladies and gentlemen, the first time I'm releasing this thing. Holy shit. Oh, I would have expected it to be a little bit bigger, but okay. Oh my god, it broke its neck right at the beginning. Oh yeah, that's getting guest numbers up. Yeah, of course, because there's a huge dinosaur now that everybody can watch. So, Dreadnoughtus, everyone. It's got a very weird head, but other than that, it's pretty cool. And it's one of the last sauropods, I imagine. Because it lived in the late Cretaceous, and all the other sauropods basically died in the late Jurassic. But in South America, I know that sauropods lived a lot longer.
The mighty dreadnought Untitled was one of the largest terrestrial creatures to have ever lived. While it's known as the fears-nothing dinosaur, I would still keep it away from the Indominus Rex.
Oh, even he says it. Basically, only thing that can kill it is that. Okay, he needs some more forest, which can be arranged. Most certainly. There we go. Okay, and now it's going to be fun, because now we're going to create its adversary. Its arch nemesis, perhaps. Giganotosaurus. Right, wetland and rainforest, this skins that we had for the male and the female. There we go.
I've just received reports of a new contract that's available.
That's alright, I actually was planning to do that around here. To, you know, to cover that area.
It's about growth. The bigger we are, the more we have to adapt to our animals' needs.
Yeah, it barely. The only thing is, it barely stops anything. The range is so small. Oh, can we do it here, maybe? Oh, we can if we move this one. I know it connects to a whole bunch of things, but yeah, no operations. Advanced. There, perfect. And then we need to connect you. Oh, obstructed. There, and then where did you connect to? There. So they'll protect the power source around here. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, that's ACU center, so you can't put those wires up there. Also, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't know why they call this one 11 suddenly and not... No, whatever. I really don't understand the numbering system of those gates. I do understand that every time you select it but don't build it, the number goes up, which is ridiculous, but I don't know how they just determine which one is the next one. That's a bit odd in my opinion, but whatever. There are more things that are odd in this game. Okay, so the Dreadnoughts are quite content over here. I mean, they've got a fucking huge paddock just for their own. Actually, this would be more sufficient for the Mamenchosauruses and everything. But then again, this paddock will also be quite large. I mean, go all the way back there, all the way to there, and then there. Maybe even, like, a little bit to the left over there. To the right over there. Alright, of course we do have to put food around, like a lot of food, so that the Gigas are not going to kill any of the Dreadnoughts. There we go, and then a couple live bait feeders as well. Right, I made all of these ones, all the extra tall herbivore feeders. All of them have the what's it called? They all have they replenish every 10 minutes. But I'm not going to do it with these food things for the Giganotosauruses. Yeah, the only other dinosaur I could add here and here but is a Carnotaurus, but I imagine that they're going to be eaten by Giganotosauruses. Okay, let's do a regular storm defense system here. To cover a bit. Oh, that. Hang on. Oh, that. No, I might need to remove it because it's right in the way of the monorail. As in, like, it could not be any more in the way of the monorail. Alright, so let's see how everything is. They should like everything, because everything is here. Yeah. This is full. There you go. Make it a bit more expensive, so we make more money. The fossil zone is full. Toy shop is empty. Well, the bar is completely empty, but the toy shop is a little bit empty. Arcade isn't. There you go. Fast food is fine. Ah, there is a tropical storm coming. Fantastic. Looking for food. The ever continual quest of the Dreadnoughtus. Finding food. Why the hell didn't you drink anything? That's kind of your own fault right there. You do eat from a tall herbivore feeder, right? Equivalent to 7 T-Rexes. Not just the largest dinosaur ever discovered, it's the largest animal known that ever walked the earth. The name Dreadnoughtus alludes to the dreadnought type of battleship. It means fears nothing. These massive dinosaurs likely had no natural predators, although multiple teeth of small theropods were found in the specimen, with the specimen indicating Dreadnoughtus' carcass was a popular destination for scavengers. Well, I imagine so, because you have like food for days.
This new contract could prove valuable to the
Allow a Mayungosaurus to kill Cytoceratops. No. But yeah, here. It has the largest mass of any dinosaur and requires a large amount of food from tall herbivore feeders. They live in small social groups that come from a larger population of different species. They require a very large amount of grassland and a large amount of forest. Okay, well I think I'll wait with the Gigas until the storm's over, because we probably have to, yeah, I was about to say, we probably have some raptors on our hands. Oh, where's the disease to begin with? It's on one of the Struthios. Ranger Team 1, go get them. Ranger Team 2, fill all those feeders up. Ranger Team 3, fill all those feeders up. Now I can already hear the raptors attacking the fence because they are dickheads. 10. Now this one is 11 somehow. And this one has become number 12. I don't know why. It's just really weird. Okay, storm's over. You guys can fucking stop attacking the fences. I bet you'll continue for 5 hours, but you can just stop, you know? Oh yeah, sure, just both attack the same fence, dickheads.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weather conditions have started to pass. Please receive normal activity.
Yeah, sure, attack the fucking fence. Oh, I really hate these guys. I hate them so much. Oh, it doesn't even look like I need to repair anything. And their comfort is fine again. Well, what do you know? Okay, well, now is the big moment. Seeing if these things will kill or not. Alright, let's go. The biggest herbivore meets the biggest carnivore. Well, I think Spinosaurus is bigger, but still. Did I open the gate or didn't I open the gate?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Giganotosaurus.
Oh, I did. I did. I mean, look at that, how tiny it is compared to a Dreadnoughtus. Oh, you're gonna immediately attack this Dreadnoughtus or not? Okay, he's not immediately attacking a Dreadnoughtus. That's at least something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Giganotosaurus to the park.
Okay, he's going to the regular feeder. That's a good sign. They're panicking, yeah. I don't know. The wiki might be wrong about this one. I hope that they actually find enough time, instead of panicking, to actually, like, eat, because these guys need a whole bunch of food. Okay, I'll actually reduce the time of this to just 5 minutes everywhere, because apparently they need to, like, constantly eat. They will give me a message when there is a fight between dinosaurs, so we should be notified if anything happens. But so far it looks alright. I mean, they had that little moment where they just rushed straight towards the Dreadnoughtus herd over there, but now they're not really doing that anymore. Oh, they're gonna fight. They do a little bit of a fight amongst each other, by the looks of it. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they did that with the Dreadnoughtus as well. They just had like a little tiny bite. They're gonna have a little bit of a. Yeah, like that, like a little nibble. He's gonna sleep over there. Looking for food. Yeah, they need quite a lot of food, but I don't know why they're just ignoring all those tall herbivore feeders. Also, that would actually be quite cool. I mean, if these guys would die, then I don't even have to remove them, because these things will just eat the corpse. No, it seems actually that they're fine with one another. What do you know? Okay, welfare. Welfare is a bit bad. What the hell's welfare bad? Yeah, they're panicking again. He's looking for food, but there's food here, so he's gonna eat now. Oh, that might be the welfare penalty. Oh wow, their food's like... Wow, their food replenishes really slowly. They're looking for food elsewhere. But yeah, look at that! That's so cool! Like, the land of the giants! The biggest herbivores with, well, basically the biggest carnivore. And the cryosphere is riding in between. Ah, this might actually be my favorite paddock. Oh, they're having a bit of a fight again. Why the hell do you go there? Why the hell do you want to go there so badly? There's this here as well. You're so slow, you're gonna be like dead by the time you arrive. Maybe I'll have to put some more of those tall herbivore feeders around. I mean, apparently these guys walk ridiculously slowly. And I don't really want them to starve to death before they can get to new food areas. So it may be a bit over the top, but that's for the own dinosaur safety. For dinosaur which name means fears nothing, they are actually panicking quite a lot. I mean, look at how huge this thing is. These things really wouldn't attack that unless they were starving. But same with the Dreadnoughts, we're providing a whole bunch of food for all of them. I just like how they just... Yep, easy. I just like how they really don't really care about it, you know? They just like look at those things like, okay, well, whatever. It's a good thing there's just fresh meat everywhere, otherwise we would attack you.
So, how about we keep the guests safe instead, huh?
I want to ride in a. I want to drive a cryosphere. Holy shit! This is scary. Okay, let's follow the path, and let's go around to the Dreadnoughtus area. I bet this is not safe, like one tiny bit, just having these cryospheres in this paddock, but whatever. It's cool as shit though, look at that. I mean, look at how tall these things are, it's ridiculous. Look at that! Yeah, looking for food, that's what they're doing all the time. Haha, this looks fucking epic. Look at that, look at how small those guys are compared to this Giganotosaurus. They're just yelling to the Dreadnoughtuses. Or Dreadnoughtosaurs or whatever you want to... Ooh. Whatever you want to call them.
I'd give you a standing O, but I don't want to get up. You understand, right? Still, heck of a job.
Sell that, extract, and extract reputation rewards stress inhibitor. Adapt well to stressful situations, relatively speaking. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Hey, that's interesting. View genome library, and then I want to speak to you guys. There. Okay, so instead of 80, their comfort is now 70%. And it reduces their rating a bit, but I don't really care. I care more about visitors leaving the park alive rather than in body bags. So there. It's dropped a little bit under. It only does 5 viability, so which I actually think is correct because these are just very minor changes. So it would be ridiculous if this would cost like 25 viability. But there. Now the Velociraptors will actually. Not freak out as much, which is amazing because they usually when they start breaking down the fences they are like 78% on comfort. So, and this drops it to 70, so I actually have to get like 69 in order to actually start getting angry. So that's very nice. And now like, oh, it's not interesting anymore. Oh, fuck that. Safety is important. Even though the security missions are ridiculous, safety is important. If you look at the security missions, you wouldn't believe that safety is important, but I believe it is. Alright, let's take a look which dinosaurs I haven't hatched just yet. Yeah, Allosaurus. I really want to get Allosaurus as well. But I need to adapt his social. Yeah, it's pretty funny. You can't see his comfort unless you modify it. Then you can actually see his comfort. So Allosaurus' comfort is also 80%. But I wanted to talk about your social. Yeah, you see? It only wants to live solitary, but I also want him to live with other dinosaurs as well. And actually, that increases his rating. Oh, if he's less social, that increases his rating. If he's more social, it's probably not as interesting anymore. Because then it actually turns like because then it turns out to be an actual living animal rather than a monster from from a fantasy. Because that's how people work, I guess. You have done Dreadnoughtus, Gallimimus, you. My Youngosaurus, I haven't done this one yet. I haven't done Indoraptor, but I probably have to do that for a mission at some point. I've done Multiburosaurus now. Sauropelta, I haven't done that either. We could do Sauropelta perhaps in the same paddock as the Ankylosaurus. Yeah, I also need to increase social of the T-Rex. Why are you panicking towards them? Even though it actually looks like that they're alright with each other, the Dreadnoughtus seem to panic quite so much that they can't really, like, eat properly. Which is a big thing, because it takes ages for them to fill up their food rating. I mean, if your name means fears nothing... I love it when they scream up towards its face. It's really cool. It's like, hey, don't think you're better than us just because you're so big. We can still get you if you want to.
Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
I will do that. I'm getting a lot of like entertainment missions these days.
I know you've heard the term photo op. Well, this contract is exactly that. But instead of a photo opportunity, it's a photo operation for the entertainment division. So
Alright.
start taking them snaps.
I'll put some water over there so that they don't have to continuously get to that lake in the middle. And that maybe will help them. I've almost got Troodon 100 by the looks of it. Which means we can... Yeah, we just need one more expedition and then that's it. And then we can start the security mission. I will do the Troodon over there. I'll continue the path like that and then we will... do Troodon, like a large Troodon paddock over here. Alright, we got 5 stars. We've still got 5 stars doing this, so that's nice. Capacity is great, welfare is great, everything is fantastic. Everything is 95 or 100%. All the facilities are fantastic, everybody's loving it. Very good to see. Right, yeah, I also unlocked the security, the big entertainment mission, but I won't do that until I've finished the security one. Rapid stress response, and then transport team speed increase. That's also very useful. And yeah, we're going to do that mission, and then we have incubation speed. That is success rate, which is also very nice. And that's group adaptation. I think that will make the population of dinosaurs go higher, which is useful for dinosaurs like Polacanthus and Sinoceratops. They're looking for water. They're all going to drink something over there. He's going to hopefully eat something soon. Yeah, he really needs to eat something. Well, if all of you guys just stay here, then these guys can stay here. These guys haven't eaten in a while either. Don't mind me just coming through. What the fuck? Why the fuck would you even do that? He's like, what the hell was that? It's a good thing these guys are not really interested in attacking those cryospheres. Oh, there we go, that's all I need. And we can sell this. I could have done it the other way around, then I would have sold for much more money. But then again, I'm not really in any money issues at all. Yeah, they ate and drank right when they started, and now it's just like... they haven't done it ever since. But they will, of course, eventually. Oh. He is, or she is drinking, so that's good. He's feeding. Yeah, one has different skin than the other two. So the other two are basically the females and one is the male, but whatever. They're fighting over there.
I'm looking forward to all the advances we'll be making as a result of completing this contract. We have you to thank for that.
Okay, so... Oh, now we can do the... Oh, now we can do every single mission. Incubate, release, and...
I've got a new mission for you.
Oloro Titan. I haven't even discovered Oloro Titan yet, bitch. Solitary Adaptation 2.0. All housed together. Yeah, the fucking the entertainment mission also had some, like, you had to hatch a whole bunch of dinosaurs and house them together or something. There. We want to make sure that everything over here is nice and flat. Just making sure. There's a lot of water out here that we're going to make disappear. But it's alright. Okay, so Troodon, if it's anything like Velociraptor, we're going to need electrified concrete fences. Alright, first let's modify this thing. Okay, so let's actually take a look on the wiki how the skins look. I will hatch them, but I won't actually release them until the next episode. Well, there's barely any difference between the skins by the looks of it. We'll just do... Coastal looks alright. No, that's Alpine. Oh, I don't even have Coastal for this thing. Oh, I have to probably really unlock that for with some sort of thing. And that guys will just do Rainforest. Okay. Tooth hardness. A lot of extra attack. Of course, we want to increase your lifespan. There we go, lifespan and attack. This increases attack, lifespan, resilience and rating. So let's do that. Yeah, wow, it actually needs quite a lot of... Is that a lot or... I don't know. They do need... It does look like they need quite a lot of territory. I can add them in the same paddock as a T-Rex. Because Troodon and T-Rex... Well, I believe there is some time between, but roughly in the same area. Well, they live in the same area, but roughly in the same era. So they need at least 4 of these things. Ah, thank you for spoiling it. We need at least 4 of those. Because otherwise they're going to freak out. And their comfort is 70. So they're not as vicious as Velociraptors. Excuse me. I don't really think we need to upgrade their grass. Yeah, they need more forest. No, they need more grass and then they need forest. So if you do this, they need more forest but less grasslands. Oh well, we might as well. There we go. Yeah, and I could reduce its stress level even further, but that's not really necessary. I could also do that so that they need less of their own kind, but that's not necessary. Okay, so incubate 3 of these buggers. Oh,
If you can handle all the
no, I will do that eventually, but
dinosaurs, then
I'm actually going to risk doing a heavy steel electrified fence instead.
contract B for a person of your talents.
Why the hell do you have to constantly see that power thing? I mean, I know you have to start one with power, but once you get one, you know, like everything else is just fine. I don't know. Okay, well, at least the gate there. That's for certain, but yeah, the thing is there, so if we could put a gate there, that would be nice. Well, we could put it there, but there's no way that any car is gonna ever get there. We'll put a gate there. They have to like run around, drive around it a little bit, but it's gonna be alright. And this covers basically the entire paddock. So put that thing down. Put this thing down. Very smoothly run the path over. To there. Oh, this is probably like way too small, given how much room they need. Let's actually take a look. Velociraptor, how much room do you need? Oh, they need 6,000 square miles of grassland. Square meters, I mean, sorry. And that's apparently this. So, you think this will be enough or not? Well, if it is not enough, I can demolish this thing and then move it back a little bit further and closer to that path. Okay, so yeah, throw it on. We can release it, but I won't do it now. I'll do it in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the TheMBmulti so you never miss any videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button on the left of the video, subscribe button underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.